everyone, Happy New Year. I know I have been gone a couple weeks, so I apologize for that. I just finished this last semester and went on a couple of trips out of town back to back. So, my apologies for not having any videos up since then. I did put like maybe one up, which was a holiday get ready with me. So I apologize for my absence, but now I'm going to try to upload at least one video a week, and I could say that that's going to be my New Year's resolution. Um, and it may be more than one video a week, but I want to at least do one. So today I'm going to be doing a 2015 beauty favorites. I saw this video going around on YouTube and I was like, well, that would be a great video to start the new year off. Now, I am kind of a makeup hoarder a little bit, but recently I haven't bought too much, but there are some really nice items that I did buy in 2015 that I've been obsessed with and that I just think are really great products. So let me just jump into it. So first, of course, I have to include the Morphe 350 palette. I did do a giveaway for this a couple months back, and there are just some gorgeous colors in here. If you are really into eyeshadow and stuff like that, then you probably already know about this palette, but if not, here it is. From my understanding, they are still selling this palette. It is in like the permanent collection, but it's always going out of stock because it's just really up there and really popular and everybody wants it, obviously, because of how gorgeous the colors are. They're super pigmented and it's very affordable. So, yeah. If you don't have this already, I definitely recommend it. I just really like playing in makeup and trying out new looks. I really wouldn't consider myself like know how to do everything, because I don't, but I would recommend this personally for beginners or even professional makeup artists, or even just somebody that wants to play around in makeup like me, because that's why I got it. And I really wanted to learn how to do eyeshadow better and get more into that. So this is a great palette for that. Next is ColourPop. I do have a video for lip swatches on these, and I have some eyeshadows from them as well. I think that these are probably one of the most popular things that blew up in 2015 as far as in the beauty world, because everybody loves lipsticks, and liquid matte lipsticks became so huge, and for these to only be $6 is amazing. And not only that, sometimes they even have sales. I know around like Christmas they had some type of sale where they were a little bit cheaper, but for the price, I mean, you really can't complain too much about these. Yes, they do make your lips dry, but I mean, it's gonna last all day pretty much. So really don't have too much to say about that. Super Shock eyeshadows are also great quality. They're only $5 and they go on super smooth. It's almost like a creamy eyeshadow, but they're super pigmented. It's best for you to apply them with your fingertip. That's what it says. That's what the instruction says. So in order to get the most out of it, I would suggest applying it with your fingertip. But yes, I love these, and everything I ever got from ColourPop was definitely worth the money, and it was great quality. Next, I want to talk about these LA Girl Pro Concealers. I love these. I especially love the orange one for color correcting, which I used to use this NYX conceal uh, correct or conceal correct contour palette, which I still use. I love this thing, but this is just easier to use, I guess, because you just pop off the top and just go to work. And it's not as thick as that. I love that palette for contouring, but for color correcting, I really like this orange now, and it's just been my go-to lately, ever since, well, really ever since I got it. Then I also loved contouring with their other concealers too. So there's that. Speaking of contouring, we also have highlighting. I love this Maybelline, what is this? Maybelline Fit Concealer in the shade Cafe. I think it's the perfect shade for my skin tone for a highlight shade, because I've used other concealers that were just way too bright, and it just made me look silly. So that is my go-to, and I've been using it nonstop ever since I bought that. Then, speaking of highlighting, I am loving this Sasha Buttercup powder. This setting powder is amazing. This is my first high-end setting powder that I've used, and I think it's well worth the money. It is very finely milled, so there's tons of high-end setting powders out there, but I just think this one is amazing, and I think this was well worth the money as well. And I've been using it nonstop. Next, of course, I have to talk about this Becca Jaclyn Hill. What is this? Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. It is the trio that was limited edition. The shades in here are absolutely amazing. I saw this for weeks when it came out, but I didn't even think anything of it. I knew that I wanted to try a high-end highlighter like Champagne Pop, but I don't know, I just really wasn't thinking when it came out. And a couple weeks later, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want this palette, and I really just need it. Like, why would I pay such and such for one highlighter, Champagne Pop, when I can get a whole trio for like the same price? So then I was like, okay, I gotta get this palette, gotta find it, do what I gotta do. So went on Sephora, and it was sold out. So then I looked everywhere for it, sold out. So then I just go on this website where people sell stuff that they buy or whatever. And so I ended up paying double the price for this, which was crazy at the moment, but I think it was worth it. I really love this, and I used it like every time I do my makeup. And I'm wearing Champagne Pop today, so it is giving me a nice glow that I'm loving. Next is this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. It is like, one thing I would say about it is, of course, you want to use a good primer. If you have oily skin like me, you want to use something that's, a matte primer. The next thing I would say about this is you do have to work fast with it because it dries incredibly quick. So say you start blotting it on your face or dabbing it on your face, whatever, you need to start blending like ASAP because it'll dry. So, but it's not a big deal to me. Like, I don't mind because I'll go back in with my beauty blender or whatever I gotta do. So I love this foundation. It does show up really orangey on me. Like when I just first put a face of this on, I guess it does look orange. But you know, once you contour and highlight, blah blah blah, it looks good. So I love this. Speaking of primers, I love this Becca found this Becca primer, Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. This stuff is amazing. I first tried it out in Sephora while I was getting shade matched, and I got a sample of it as well, and I fell in love with it. So I was just like, okay, I need this primer in my life. So it makes a world of a difference. So I absolutely love this, and it is worth the price. Another primer is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. It's a mattifying primer basically, and I got the little not a sample, but I got the mini one because I have this, so I just wanted to try it. I really like it, and it does make my skin really matte, so I like this. I really like both of those primers actually, because I've tried other primers like the baby skin and stuff like that. That does not work for me. I'm sorry, but basically when I put that like cheaper, not cheap, it doesn't matter how much something costs as long as it works, but whatever ingredients are in there just does not mix well for my oily skin, because it is basically like putting Vaseline on my skin and then putting foundation on top of that. Like it doesn't work. So I don't know, maybe I wasn't using it right, maybe I used too much, but I did not like that. So I knew that I needed to invest in a better primer. Let me just talk about this. So I got this for Christmas. Thanks, Mommy. And I'm just obsessed with the colors in here. I think that I'm gonna have some fun creating some looks out of this. And yeah, so this is the Anastasia Self-Made palette, and these are the colors. These are the colors. So yeah, it comes with a eyeshadow brush, which is right here. So it just fits in there like that. I haven't even swatched these yet because I don't want to mess it up, and it's just too pretty to mess up right now. But I can't wait to play in this. I think I'm really gonna love this Pink Champagne, Hot and Cold, Blossom, Hot Chocolate, Sherbet, Treasure, ooh, Self-Made, Metallic. Okay, everything in here is just to die for. So I can't wait to play with this. And also lashes, gotta have some lashes. So these are the Broadway wispies. I don't know if it, okay, maybe, yeah, my lighting is just making it hard to see, but these are the wispies by Broadway. These are $1.99. $1.99 for these, for one pack. $1.99. So I'm just absolutely in love with these. I have these on now, and I'm just obsessed with them. Um, when I first started trying lashes, like I would do the Ardell Wispies or Ardell Natural, you know, the Ardell lashes. But sometimes, depending on where you go, they may be $3.99, $4.99. They may be $7.99, $8.99. So they can be kind of pricey. So I just love these for the same look. I mean, in less than half the price. I just love these. Then lastly, one more thing that is beauty related, but it doesn't have to do with makeup, is this Bath and Body Works fragrance mist in Cozy Sunday Morning. I am obsessed with this spray. I got this because I was getting a gift for someone. Ran in there really quick and they were like, oh, you know, you can get an item for free. So, of course, I went and got something for me. And I don't know if this is new, but I'm obsessed with the smell. And it is just everything. It's so heavenly smelling and it just, I love it. So that is pretty much it for all my 2015 beauty favorites. Like I said, I will try to be doing more videos, and I will try to do at least one video a week. So I'm excited for what 2016 has to bring, and thank you for everyone who's been supporting me since I've started this journey, and I'm just looking forward to more. So thank you guys.